Hey ladies and gents, welcome back to Half-Life 2. And Happy New Year. I recorded this, I want to say the day before New Year's, and this is the day after New Year's now. Well, it's going to be 2 days after New Year's when this goes up. Anyway, so we're in the tunnel, and we had just gotten another lander location, and yeah. So I like to just use the crossbow to take care of those guys, and you know, I like using the crossbow a lot. Actually, I find myself using it quite a bit.
Gordon Freeman? It is you, isn't it? Hey, give me a minute. I'm gonna plant some charges and blow this open.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I don't like too much about this game is that most of the weapons end up getting outclassed. You've got the regular pistol that just kind of loses usefulness after you get other weapons. Period. I mean, you can still use it to take out things like the barnacles, but otherwise there are better choices for almost any situation. I mean, even the regular, at least with the regular SMG, even though the pulse rifle, I believe that's what it's called, the pulse rifle, the combine assault rifle, basically. Even the combine assault rifle doesn't completely outclass it because the SMG holds a lot more ammo, and its alternate fire is also different enough so that two are usable fairly usable separately. Anyway, in this part, as you saw, there were manhacks and combine, and you have a turret, and it's not that bad.
That door's locked from the other side, Dr. Freeman. Maybe you can find a way around.
So at this part, you have to go around and unlock a door. And it's basically like, hey, you have the suit. Go into the place with looks horrible. Oh, by the way, it's radioactive in here. I don't know what they did to get radioactive wastes in the places they did. And oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh god. Oh god. Also, when you're standing on a car, it slowly sinks into the stuff. So you get a little bit of precision first-person platforming, which I'm not a huge fan of. At least when Metroid Prime did platforming in first-person, they made most of the platforms big enough, and oh my god, how am I alive? Oh god. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but it's gonna happen. Anyway, at least when Metroid Prime did first-person platforming, they didn't make it on really tiny spots that you had to actually jump to. Yeah, if you did the Sand Traps achievement, this is going to look very familiar, because you have to do a pretty similar process, except there are zombies in the way that rise up regardless of whether or not you touch the don't touch spot. In this case, the don't touch spot actually kills you, though. So that's a nice little distinction. A little more encouragement to not actually step on the quote-unquote sand. Anyway, when you get to this middle spot that I'm just jumped to, you're going to be surrounded by zombies. They're going to start popping up everywhere. Yeah, I suggest going ahead and getting rid of the explosive barrels, because chances are these zombies are going to get too close for you to actually use them anyway, especially if your health is 2 like mine and you can't afford getting touched by a single one. In fact, I'm going to start using the alternate fire. So, yeah. Which again uses up 2 ammo, but it's like 2 shots for the price of 1, so you don't have to be quite as accurate with it. And there's also the random weights or whatever those were in the middle that should help you a bit. So if I step in the gooiness of destruction and doom, I'm dead. But thankfully I have the gravity gun. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so I have a bit more survivability now. I can at least tank another hit or two. We should be good. I believe there's like only a couple more zombies left at this point, which, you know, they're pretty easily taken care of. Or ignored, actually. I think I've killed enough of them so that I can just ignore them. Anyway, you head up this way, and when you get to the end of this, you're pretty much going to be in the place you're going to. And by the end of this, of course, I actually mean one of these random vents. Because, you know, what would Half-Life be without climbing vents? Or climbing into vents? So, you get a nice little window view of what you just went through that I don't want to bother with. And this is actually a spot that I want to talk a little bit about. Excuse me. When I first played this game, one of the first times I played through this game, there was no staircase here. It was completely blocked off by a solid wall. And it was a glitch in the game. There was just a random solid wall here, and I had to reload a previous save. And I remember it annoyed the hell out of me because, you know, it was my first time playing through the game. I didn't know there wasn't supposed to be a wall there, and I just got killed. Yeah. Be careful where you stand there, because there's headcrabs coming. But yeah, I mean, how was I supposed to know there wasn't supposed to be a wall there? I looked around for a good 3 or 4 minutes before I realized something was wrong. Anyway, that right there is what I was talking about. Like, with the SMG, you have a little, it's like a little grenade launcher compared to the vaporizing ball, whatever, that the other thing fires.
If you were looking for a place to hole up, it's not safe here anymore. They're shelling the hell out of us. Keep moving, Dr. Freeman. I'll send word you're coming and see you up ahead.
So, prepare to go into a lot of buildings. A lot of buildings with a lot of headcrabs and a few combine thrown in for good measure. So, yeah, that's going to happen a lot. Is there anything behind these? No? Okay. I'm just kind of conditioned for some reason to think behind the bookcases, because that happens a lot in video games where there's stuff hidden behind bookcases for whatever reason. Not in Half-Life 2, though. Well, maybe the one time. Anyway. It always makes me wonder how they managed to get that kind of perfect destruction and demolition inside. Also, this guy got killed. Well, you get to see the bridge go up. Guess what you're going to have to put back down. So anyway, this is the correct way to go, I think. Let me look around a little bit. Okay. Okay, there's nothing there. Sorry. I just have to double check my notes. Alright, so plenty of boxes to stock up on stuff. And I'm about to sneeze. Oh god. Excuse me. I'm not sick, I swear. I'm just gotta get morning sniffles a little bit, even though it's 1:21 p.m. Anyway, through here we can do a little bit of optional fighting. I figure it's an excuse to pull out the crossbow. Why not? Especially since the bad guys don't seem to figure out the crossbow is exactly what they should be avoiding, rather than, I don't know. So you can see that guy's firing up. Oh. Oh. So there goes one rebel. He just got blown up. Also, their password is password. That seems like a horrible system.
Sorry, Freeman.
But you know, that's one thing they never bring up is why do they have a password? Can't you tell the difference between the Combine voices and regular people voices? Alright, you're gonna have a few Combine as you go up the stairs, but anyway. Can't you tell the difference between a Combine guy speaking and a regular guy speaking? I don't know. And then, I doubt there are any Combine loyalists that haven't, like, gone through the surgery to make them into Combine soldiers or whatever. Although, I don't know, they could be Citizen Protection. The guys in the white masks who, if Barney is any indication, are just guys in masks that get off on beating the crap out of people. I don't know. Anyway, one of those random golden moments of AI in Half-Life 2. Just doing a little circle dance. Little circle dance, you know. Gonna enjoy himself. Little circle dance. Little circle dance. Onward.
Sorry.
And this is one thing I don't like about this part of the game, is that the AI, your friendly AI, is not the best at not being in your way. Ugh, sniffles. Sniffles are horrible. Ugh. Anyway. So. I don't think... Ah, there we go. So, I love the options they give you. This is a pretty linear game. You gotta find where to go, but it's not like you have a plethora of options on where to go. Oh my god. Move! No one likes a fast zombie. I'm glad one of these guys has a shotgun. Makes me feel nice to know.
Take this med kit.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's really nice to have a medic with you because they can mean the difference between life and death pretty easily. Because this is a chapter with this place has suit refills that are kind of few and far between. Let's see. Okay, nothing left on this floor. What about on this floor? It's one handy thing to keep in mind that you can just kind of chuck a grenade down before you go down a hole to take care of anything that's in the way. Or they can totally miss because the enemy was slightly behind a wall, because that's how grenades work. Shrapnel and ricochets, be damned. Well, I don't know, these grenades might not work with shrapnel, they might just be a pure blast radius. They might just work on pure blast radius rather than shrapnel. Anyway, this is that other door that we saw outside earlier. So, if we want to, we can loop all the way back around, but why would we do that? So, more fun with Hopper Mines. Blah, 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 blah. I can't talk. How is he not dead? Oh, God. Oh. Damn it. Anyway, if you're trying to get the achievement for killing a Combine soldier with his own grenade, this is probably your best bet for that. This chapter, because you'll be running into a lot of situations where you'll have Combine chucking grenades at you, hoping to take out your teammates, and you can just send it right back at them, and it's really nice. Wow. I hate it when they just survive the most random shit. And someone's about to die. Or not. There we go. I love it when you just run up with a hopper mine, drop it right next to them, and then run. And then you just hear the beep beep, and then
Hey, it's Freeman. Let's follow
so
him.
satisfying. So here's your next landing location. It's right there in front of you. Thanks for watching. This has been Half-Life 2.